It has been 10 years since Hurricane Katrina slammed into the Gulf Coast. In the days after that massive storm, so many from our region went there to help out. Ken Pierce and a News 8 crew also made that trip. He is talking to some of those who had the backs of Katrina victims a decade ago.
It's hard to explain how much damage Hurricane Katrina did because the pictures don't do it justice. But Warren Rogers tries to explain it to folks using a thick packet of photos he took when he was there.
When Katrina left Mississippi, there was not a single meter in Mississippi Power that was working. Wow. They were 100% flat.
The power company, now called Eversource, was called CL&P back then, and it sent a fleet of trucks and dozens of people to Hattiesburg, Mississippi to help restore power. We were there too.
These crews are from all over Connecticut, and they drove more than 1,000 miles.
Warren Rogers is a safety expert, and when he got to Mississippi 10 years ago, he could see from the beginning this storm was not following the rules. A week after Katrina, the Connecticut crews found no one had even started restoring the infrastructure.
But the devastation, just a debris field. You didn't even try to get the old poles or the old wires out from anything. You just rebuilt the whole thing from scratch.
It was no picnic for anybody who went down there just after the storm. Us from News 8, well, we took an RV down there to sleep in. For the power crews, some were sleeping in tents, some were sleeping in their trucks. Warren says he slept in his car. But one thing that made it all worthwhile, the people down there were just so welcoming.
They've been out with power for 9-10 days in that heat and the humidity that was down there, and they're offering us drinks.
After long days in brutal heat, Connecticut crews rewired an entire Hattiesburg neighborhood. And on their last day there, as the sun came up, Warren took a couple more photos.
Somebody overnight had come up and put this sign up, and that's what you left Mississippi with, and that meant everything.
10 years later, it's a sight he still has not forgotten. I'm Kent Pierce, News 8.